Alright, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Daily Dungeon Diving. As I mentioned at the end of the last episode, I'm going to grab all the Z loot, and I'm going to consolidate it into one chest, and I'm going to take it to a chest way back at the beginning. It was in a big room, kind of similar to this, and we're just going to take all the loot to that chest and stuff it in there. Yeah, it was this chest right over here, so we're just gonna stuff it right here. Oops, I am so out of it, I'm not even hitting the right buttons. And actually, some of the, god damn it. I'm pressing the wrong buttons again. Or pressing the right buttons again. Some of the more eagle-eyed viewers may notice that I have a significant more number of, or a significant. I can't even talk. I can't explain this. I have way more thalers than a free-to-play player generally would. I believe you start off the game with like 30, and then a lot of us probably used like 20 of it to get our energy back to go to a like an attacked caravan event or something. At least that's what I used mine on early on. But I now have significantly more. I believe the number that I had there was 289. You might be wondering, why the hell do you have so many thalers? Did you buy thalers? The answer to that question is no. No, I did not buy thalers. The developers of the game actually ran a kind of a mini contest where they wanted to hear our stories about going into the dungeon, hear our feedback about the dungeon, all that stuff, and they basically said, you know, just comment to or reply, comment whatever to this post on our official page here, and we would select 3 winners, and they'd get $300 a piece. And so I kind of summed up my first dungeon run and posted it there, and lo and behold, I was one of the winners that was selected. Now, why do I have 289 thalers since they gave me 300? What did I spend it on? Well, funny you should mention that. A couple of people on Discord recommended, since we have a channel there for suggestions that the developers can look at, one of them recommended a confirm button when you're in the workbenches or something like that. You can use thalers to speed up, like, growing your leeks, or cooking food, melting down ingots, turning stuff into planks, all of that stuff. You can use thalers to speed that up. And they recommended having a confirmation window pop up when you press that button, because apparently a number of people have accidentally spent thalers on finishing that stuff, even though they really had no intention of doing that, and it's just like a lag thing where they just accidentally, you know, double tap the button. They probably hit the button once and it wasn't responsive, so they hit it again, and then, you know, it's just bad timing because it flips at that particular moment, and then whoops, you know, you accidentally spent your thalers on finishing up leeks growing or cooking or something, and you then find yourself in a situation where you spent a whole bunch of thalers on something that is really unnecessary to spend thalers on, and it's kind of embarrassing. And I had never had that problem before, so it's like, well, yeah, it's probably a good thing to have. I don't know how you have that problem. And then earlier today, I was doing some farming to prepare for the dungeon, and I found myself in the situation where I was growing some mandrakes in my garden bed, and I wanted to know exactly how much longer they had. So I went to take a look, and lo and behold, I accidentally pressed the finish button. So I spent like $21 on accidentally finishing my mandrake seeds growing into mandrake plants early, and all of a sudden I very much understand their frustration, because yeah, I had it happen to me as well, and I'm not particularly happy about it. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I can't really say a whole much, too much about it. But yeah, it would definitely be a good idea to have that, developers, if you watch these videos. That would definitely be nice. I got a mechanism in there. That's pretty nice loot for a normal loot cache. Pretty happy about that. Well, I'm reasonably happy about that, I guess you should say. I'm not happy at all right now. I'm just kind of tired, to be perfectly honest. I kind of just want to get this dungeon run over with. My concerns about doing things efficiently is decreasing by the minute. I kind of just want to go up top, grab some more honey and some of my stronger weapons, and just say to hell with the place. Just burn through it real quick. But I won't do that because that would be a little bit irresponsible. Did I just accidentally press auto there? Because I didn't even get a sneak attack off. I think that's what just happened. I think the game just registered that I hit the auto button, even though I clearly did not. Okay, whatever. Whatever, game. These are the things you have to deal with sometimes in the game. I don't know how I want to do this. I guess that'll do. And a broken weapon. So this is my last cart fill that I have on me. I'll have to go up top and grab some more. I think I've got like 3 more left up there. That sounds about right. 3 more? Yeah. So what's up with this light being green? Oh, wait. Yeah, I remember, what was it? I think it was Star Snipe who mentioned this, but he also saw, it was either Star Snipe or JCF. Pretty sure it was Star Snipe. But he mentioned that there's a weird green glow, and he's like, why is there a weird green glow right here? And apparently it's just kind of a weird glitch, where the lighting from the stairway or whatever, to the second floor, in the final room, it just kind of bleeds through all of the walls and stuff, and it makes like the lighting all green for some reason. At least I think that's what that was. And it's a very odd thing. I don't know how to describe it properly, really. So I think if you see that green glow, you're probably also close to the final room. So this may be the final room down here. Nope. It was just a dead-end room with no chests whatsoever. Okay, game. Thankfully my lag hasn't been atrocious lately. I feel like the 1.1.1 update kind of fixed some of the lag issues that I was experiencing before. I haven't had like a lot of super laggy runs. I've had some still kind of laggy runs, and you know, I've had lag happen at the absolute worst possible moments, certainly. That happens to me all the freaking time. But I haven't had any really, really bad lag. Actually, let's go ahead and put that on auto. my loots. That actually worked out pretty well. I should probably do that more often. Note to self. Use auto and healing and go into inventory to grab healing items more often when fighting multiple possessed. Please do that, Fox. Please. It will make my life so much easier if I just do that. So I'm guessing this is going to be the final room. Probably going to be wrong in that guess, because I think I've guessed this is going to be the final room about 3 or 4 times already, and it hasn't been. Well, what do you know? It's the final room. Alright. But yeah, you can kind of see it on the mini-map. It's green up there, which is kind of the lighting effect of the stairs leading down. So it's kind of odd. I don't know how it's like bleeding through all the way over here when it's way the hell up there, but I guess I won't question it. I won't question it. I grabbed all the stuff in this chest, right? And actually, now that room has been opened, I can go over here and get a sneak peek of enemies over there. Okay, so a Desecrator's right there. Oh, okay, so the witch is actually going to be in the back right corner. Lovely. So I can go all around the left and deal with all of those enemies. I feel like there's a room somewhere full of enemies that I just like completely neglected. I never bothered with. I want to say it was back here somewhere. I may just be wasting your guys' time. And also my time. Nope, nope, nope. I completely forgot about this room. Alright. So we'll deal with these guys real quick. And we will see what we can get. Alright, if I sneak, I should be okay here. What do we have? Plague Spawn and 2 Leprous Soldiers. Alright, well, I don't really care about the Leprous Soldiers, to be perfectly honest. It's kind of an interesting kiting spot. I'm not sure I really like it. It's interesting in that it kind of opens up into a big U. So it could be really, really useful, but at the same time it might also prove to not be useful at all. I don't know. I'll use this one. This one is certainly very effective. If you don't get caught on the, like, tiny, like, 4-pixel sized plank of wood there. They make very zombie-like sounds. I guess I can understand why a lot of people would just, you know, clump these guys in as zombies. They're not zombies. Well, technically, they're not in the strictest sense of the word zombies. But yeah, they're interesting fellows. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why he did that, but whatever. Okay, game. Please have a room with a chest. Room with a chest. Room with a chest. I have no idea if there is a chest back there, but hopefully there is. How am I going to tackle this? Probably just want to grab these. Yes, there is a chest. Nice. And I don't want to bother taking you back to a kiting spot. I'm way too tired right now. don't want to deal with it. Are you possessed? You don't look like a possessed, so... You were possessed, however. Lovely. Fan-freaking-tastic. Take another drink. Heart fill this guy. Plague spawn. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I really don't want to take you guys to a break. Whatever. It's just whatever at this point. Oh, and my tier 1 armor is gone. Lovely. I am going to have to go back up and grab that. Either that or I'm going to have to waste a whole bunch of tier 3 armor, which I'm really not inclined to do at this point in time. Yeah, I can take all that stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead, because I think all that's left is the final room, right? We're at 16.5 minutes into the video. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead, guys, and I am going to head back on up. I'm going to grab some tier 1 armor. I am going to grab a couple of weapons that I may need to clear out that room. And while I do that, I'm going to go ahead and grab a whole bunch of stuff from here. And take it up with me. So, if you just want to see me clear the final room, go ahead and skip a couple of minutes ahead in the video, guys. Wait. Oh, man. I'm so out of it. I can't even remember which way I need to go. Probably a very good indicator that I really should not be doing this video. What time is it? It is about 1/4 till midnight. Lovely. I should probably go to bed directly after I am done with this, but unfortunately, I still have a couple things that I need to get done today, so I don't think I will have time for sleep just yet. And you might be thinking that there's not a good reason to keep these honey barrels. And actually, you would be wrong. In addition to the fact that you need those empty honey barrels to make... Where the hell is it? This, the powder keg, which is the level 2 bomb. Which you will need to break down level 2 walls. In addition to the fact that you need it for that, you also need those honey barrels for a trade with the merchants. You can trade 15 empty barrels for, I believe it is a full stack of copper ore, so 20 copper ore. Now, you might think, well, that's really not a super amazing trade, and yeah, I can see how people would say that it's really not that good of a trade. But here's the thing, guys. It's free copper ore. It is free copper ore that you do not have to go and get. You don't have to mine it. You don't have to spend time dealing with enemies to get it. It is just straight up free. So if you're doing a lot of dungeon runs, you're going to be needing a lot of copper for maces or potentially one-handed swords, if you can't get wires like me. But yeah, you're going to be needing it for, maces, one-handed swords. You're going to be needing it for tier 3 armor. Or if you're making bronze to make falchions or tier 4 armor, you're going to be needing copper for that. So, I mean, you're going to need copper for a lot of things. So, I would say, I personally would want to grab copper at absolutely every possible opportunity. I should grab a weapon to deal with Forsaken or Desecrators. Because I really don't want to use that halberd up. I would like to save that for later. Maybe I'll use a claymore if that bastard sword breaks. I'll use the claymore on the Forsaken. It's higher damage and higher DPS because it's not super crap attack speed. So, yeah, that works for me. Okay. So we will head back on down and clear out the last room and see what the Chest of Forsaken has for me on my 8th dungeon run. Hopefully it'll be worth all of this ridiculousness that I've had to go through. Was there a chest up here? I can't remember. There was not. Okay. So actually, let me count the number of chests in here while we're going through. Just so maybe I can go ahead and actually verify that there are, in fact, 8 chests in every dungeon run. Not that this will necessarily be verification, just being one additional run, but one more run would help to solidify my case, if indeed there are 8 chests in this dungeon. So of course we have the one chest up here. And then if I go back this way, I believe, this was a dead end with no chest. Okay. So we are at one chest. And then if I continue on, I believe there was another chest up and to the right. Yes, so this was the second chest. Make sure I grabbed everything there. Good, good. And then up here was the third chest, I believe. Yes, and I don't know if I even opened this. I did, and I grabbed everything. Okay. Everything indeed has been plundered. I already plundered it. Okay, so that is 3 chests thus far, if I haven't lost count of them already. 3 chests, 3 chests, 3 chests. So the 4th is up here. Chest number 4. And then down here is chest number 5. And then I go down here, no chest. So we are at 5 chests. Go over here. I believe this is number 6 up here. Oh no, there isn't any chest up here. I didn't miss any other ways, did I? This does seem a little bit short, to be perfectly honest. Okay, well, that was 5 chests. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go along the left, because I know that the witch is along the right path. It's in the far right corner, so I just want to see what I can see in terms of enemies. Okay, so there is a Forsaken there. So I'm going to say screw getting the sneak attack on the Possessed. I just want to aggro them one at a time. That is my goal here. Okay, now my secondary goal is to see what this enemy in the middle is. It is another Forsaken. So, the topmost enemy is Forsaken, the one in the middle is a Forsaken, the one in the lower right corner is a Desecrator, the one in the far right corner is a Witch. Oh, and that was a Desecrator. Okay, well, that is possibly the worst room of enemies I have ever seen, then. Yeah. I really do not like that room. That is awful. Alright, and there goes my bastard sword. So that actually only leaves my claymore as a good option for fighting these guys. Now, would it be worth trying to sneak attack the Forsaken here? Would that be worth it? I don't think it would be. I'm just gonna drag him out. And we're just gonna straight up kill him. Oh, hey, I got the 7th scroll. Sweet. The Journal of Gerard Eisenhorn is complete. Most excellent. Alright, so now I can sneak attack. And I'm actually going to change this to a mace, because I'm expecting the enemy next to him to be a Possessed. Yes, indeed he was. So I will use that to deal with the Possessed. Barrel of honey right there. And actually, that barrel of honey was way overkill, but oh well. And now we will deal with the Desecrator, which I have no way of sneaking up on, so yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with it. And switch to a mace and finish him off. And his sword is now stuck up in the ceiling, I believe. That was interesting. Okay. Yeah. Very, very interesting. Unfortunately, I am not going to end up getting the red durability number of the scale gauntlets, so that plan kind of goes out the window. Shut up, woman, please. Seriously. Your screams, they're not very pleasant to the ears, and I am very tired, and my little fox ears just can't handle it. So, please, thank you. Really? No mandrake seeds for me after all this nonsense? Really? Whatever, I'll just eat all these holly berries and probably puke on you. No? Okay. I guess I'll just take the holly berries. Alright, Forsaken chest. This is our 8th go around. I know we've had our differences in the past, but you know, I am willing to put them aside and work with you now going forward into the future. So praise our and Jesus, praise the Son, praise anyone who will give me a unique. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I suppose that's kind of what I expected. So I'll take a screenshot of that real quick to post on Discord to prove that my streak continues. This is my 8th run. I have yet to see a unique item. Yet to see a single unique item. Anyways, guys, that has been my 8th run in the dungeon. I will, of course, analyze it. And if you check out the video description down below, you can check out all of the enemies that I've fought. I will have them totaled up into each category of Leprous Soldier, Plague Spawn, Possessed, Forsaken, and Desecrator, as well as the sum total. And you can check that out if you're interested. So yeah, this has been kind of a crap run, and I kind of got crappish loot. It's not horrible, but it's certainly not fantastic. It's not what I would hope for. So, but yeah, I will see you on the next dungeon run that I do, which should be tomorrow. I'm gonna probably do it tomorrow morning before I get busy doing other things, so that we don't have a repeat of this tragic run of me being very tired and pretty sluggish and making bad decisions and all of that good stuff. But hey, at least I didn't die this time. That's a bright point. That's a silver lining. I didn't die. So hey, I'll take that. But yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. And yeah, you should have several videos over the coming week. While I will be busy doing other things in real life. And then that'll be what? That'll be my 9th dungeon run tomorrow. So after that will be my 10th. And that'll be when I'm done with all of this crazy stuff that I'm going to be doing for the next week. And unfortunately I won't have any time to farm there either. So if I don't use a whole lot of one-handed swords in my 9th dungeon run, I most likely will in my 10th, because I will not have had time to I will not have had time to farm up a whole bunch of wire, most likely. So yeah, until then, guys, I will say take care. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to like, feel free to, comment, say you liked it, and whatever else, and all that stuff. Feel free to spread it amongst your friends if you think other people might enjoy it, and all that. And yeah, until the next time, guys, take care, and I am going to bed. Oh God, I'm going to bed.